I am really excited to be able to share this video with you today, which is the first of our behind the scenes video series. Watching behind the scenes videos has been really beneficial to me whilst developing my skill set as a photographer, so it's lovely to be able to now share some of that knowledge with you all. In today's video, you're going to see a shortened down version of a family/maternity mini session with a real family on the not very sunny south coast of England. What you should know is that we'd actually planned this as a golden hour session. The weather wasn't exactly on our side in that respect, but the overcast clouds actually created a really beautiful natural softbox effect that created a really dreamy look in the final images. It also meant that my settings remained exactly the same throughout the session as the light was completely consistent. Amongst all of the live footage, I've dropped in some of the final images for you to see and popped the settings that were used to give you a complete insight into the finished product. The key thing for me in any family portrait session is capturing those really truthful relationships and personalities. What I don't want to do is dull down any aspect of anyone's individuality. It's actually something parents will apologise for during a shoot if their children seem to be running riot or not getting involved as much as they'd like, but realistically that's exactly what we want to see. Your job as a photographer is to capture lasting memories of that family unit exactly as it is. Of course, it's fine to guide them through poses and do anything that fits in with your natural style, but even then, I would always encourage contact, so tickling, kissing, hugging, telling jokes, which not only gives a much more natural reaction and smile, but also subconsciously is going to relax their bodies, which will have a huge impact on the feel of the final images. Something that I've always found really helpful is to make sure that everybody in the family is actively involved throughout the entire shoot, even if they're not on camera. Having parents stand behind me to interact with their children, pull faces at them to make them laugh, or even running in and out to quickly hug or tickle them really helps keep everybody actively involved. It also may mean that, just like here, we can put mum and dad in the background, which actually just gives another depth to the image, even if they're not the main focus. Children are usually also more comfortable in this kind of environment when they know that mum and dad are nearby, which allows us to get shots exactly like this one, where you can't even see that mum and dad are literally standing right behind her. Something that's really easy to forget on family sessions is to actually get photographs of the couple together. Whilst they've extended and created this beautiful family unit, it all started with them, so it's really important to capture images of them together. I also find that couples are so thankful for those images when they do receive their final gallery, as it's something that they often forget to do, is get photos of the two of them together. As we move into the maternity session, what's really important that is actually shown really well in the video here is to be confident in what you're seeing behind the camera. If something isn't working, don't ever be afraid to ask your client to move, to reposition them. It's going to be worth it in the end, so don't ever feel uncomfortable in asking them to reposition hands, pieces of clothing, or even completely changing up the location if it's just not working for you. It was soon time to move on to the second location for this shoot, which was a mere minute's walk away. Something that I find is really important when I'm picking locations is, if possible, to have somewhere that you can offer as a variety. Effectively, you're going to get two shoots in one. Here we have the long grass and then also the water's edge. It was incredibly windy, but still very warm, and the water was warm, so everybody was comfortable. You have to think that when clients are looking through these images in their gallery, it may be that some of these shots are similar to ones that we would have taken in the long grass, but because we're offering them in within that different location, they are more likely to want those images as well, which is always going to be beneficial to you as a business. I usually try and leave any slightly more quirky or creative shots towards the end of the shoot, whether that's ones that I want to do or whether the family have requested to do anything as well, only because at this time they've been photographed by you for at least 20-25 minutes at this point. They're completely relaxed, they're comfortable in front of the camera and much more open to trying new things. So it's a really nice way to wrap up the end of the session. I always end my shoots just asking the family to walk together. It's usually one of my favourite shots of the whole evening. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, we're going to be sharing loads more behind the scenes mini shoots, so hit the like button so that other people can see it too. Do subscribe to the channel and hopefully we'll see you all soon.